Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
You close your
Total darkness. You sink down the darkest fathoms of... Here, it will begin.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Every vertebrae in your spine to rule the world in the spinal cord.
Good. Because from what I can see...
Foolhardy.
with your eyes still closed. The first thing you feel, all the way back in the pivoting darkness of your... As you open your eyes, you should scream. Hyper, you have become a flawless interlocking mechanism. A flesh and bone approximation of the throb coming from the speaker setup of the one called Eggheads. Entirely
Oh, my God. No way.
with his reel-to-reel mixer blasting the anthem of a future that
Ah!
he throws a screwdriver and a bunch of drill chucks into the corner and explodes into dance. What he lacks in sharpness.
What's going on here? Delinquents.
This is clearly a Code 31. The lieutenant squeezes the bridge.
A Code 31 emergency? Really?
The lieutenant crosses his arms.
What's happening? Good for you. What?
Who's the one in charge? You are.
Are you kidding me? What? Get a what? Sheesh, okay. Okay, you psychopath. I see what you're doing there. It's jacked up footwork, plus some... Is that Ubi folk dancing?
Nah, it's not Ubi folk. It's hardcore.
Yeah, whatever. Oh yeah? I did 15 years in the juvenile crime unit. Now, check this shit out.
The lieutenant begins to heel kick the church floor with The young man immediately bounces up and down, then assumes the same dance pattern. The young woman lifts her headphones up.
Asil? Aren't you going to dance?
No, recording.
The lead programmer throws the other young woman a knowing glance before turning her attention. She's still at her mainframe. Press the dynamic motion of your... You feel as if turning on the hyperdrive.
Here we go again. Hardcore fills the air. The sound above my hair.
The what now? The sound above your what?
Above my hair, man.
Okay, this is too imbecilic. Excuse me.
On the coast of the Martinez Inlet, in a small weather-beaten stave church, built 380 years ago by settlers from the Occident, most likely to guard against an anomaly at its center, an officer of the RCM is contorting his body into idiotically rigid shapes.
I am La Rebachelière. I am the city. I am a fragment of the world spirit, the genius Loki. My heart is the wind corridor, the bottom of my air. Come morning, I carry industrial dust and let it settle on tree leaves. I've seen you. I've seen you. I've seen you with her. And I've seen you without her. I am a fragment of the world spirit. My heart, come. I've seen the modulations of my voice are noted down with thermometers and barometers. I also reside in your lungs. You are an officer of the citizens' militia, Jean. You move through my streets freely, in motor carriages and on foot. You have... I need you. You can keep me on this earth. Be vigilant. I love you.
An officer of the RCM is lying on the floor of a small church with his eyes rolled back and his tongue lolling out. Several other...
Had a good rest there?
Fuck yeah. I bet you did. Those were some advanced moves, man.
That's all great, but we should really get going. We spent enough time doing aerobic exercise for today.
might be imagining it, but it feels like egg.
Man! Now, man! Now imagine if we could do that, right? End of human development. Mission. All right.
You're absolutely beat. Muscles relaxed.
Goodbye, officer.